If you're a heating and air conditioning technician or even a salesperson, what's one tool that you should absolutely have in your tool bag, whether you're in sales or a tech? And why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Sylvan Bell, coming to you live for HVAC Technician Sales Secrets, on a perfect day to talk about sales and business, and a fantastic day to talk about you. All right, so there's all sorts of sales presentations that you can give, and there's all sorts of conversations that you can have with your potential clients. And you can talk about, the company, you can talk about warranties and guarantees, you can talk about the brand, you can talk about the installers, but all of that really doesn't matter if you're not taking static pressure of furnaces and air handlers. And the reason I bring this up is, if you're going to sit belly to belly with somebody and say, hey, I'm going to share with you how this system's going to work, and I'm going to tell you how this thing's going to operate, the only real way for you to do that is to take the temperature or the reading of the airflow inside of the unit. And so for the $150, this is a conversation that you can get a homeowner involved, whether you take them to the unit and show them what's going on, or if you videotape it and say, hey, listen, I'm at the Smith House, 123 Apple Street, and I'm taking the static pressure, and here's what we got in first stage, and here's what we got in second stage, or here's how it works in heating, and here's how it works in cooling. For the $150 that you're spending, you'll make more than that in your first month by being able to have conversations that your competition's not willing to have. Everybody in the industry, for the most part, is stuck on the one-sit close, and to get it to fit in 90 minutes so that they can get their AI information and prove that they gave a presentation, and know that at the end of the day, it's the work that you do that other people aren't that'll help you close deals. Like, I recommend to anybody that I work with, you should be offering ductwork for a couple of reasons. One, it's the right thing to do. Almost all ductwork is all old R4. The insulation isn't there. It's an opportunity to talk about insulation in the attic. It's an opportunity to talk about airflow. It's the opportunity to talk about true efficiency of the equipment comes from the right airflow inside of the system. And to really sit down and say, like, how do I take care of the clients that I'm supposed to serve? It's with a manometer, right? So here, all in, here's what you're looking at. $100 to $150 for a manometer. $100 to $150 for a drill. So we're at $300 max. And then a roll of butyl tape. Roll of butyl tape's like $20, $25, maybe $30. Okay, I live in California. Everything's more expensive times 2. So you learn how to take the readings of a manometer, and you go into the system and you look on the statistics on the chart. It'll tell you how that system's supposed to operate. Now, here's the thing. If you want to be better at sales, you want to be good at what you do, you should absolutely join my email publication. Go to this URL, type it into a browser, hvactechsecrets.com. I'll give you the goods. Not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel, which means private coaching, private training, discounted coaching, discounted training. It's an email publication. You, my friend, will freaking love it. Because occasionally I try to sell you stuff so I can pay for my bad habits. Go buy a manometer. You can get them on Amazon. You can get them on, you can go to the local store that sells HVAC equipment. So I just want like a manometer. I think I have a field piece. I think I paid $150 for it back in the day. If you're checking gas pressure as a technician, you already have one of these. So it's not like you're buying more tools. You're just taking the time as part of your process to say, hey, I'm checking static pressure and seeing what's going on inside of the system so that we can have this conversation. And so, it leads to at least a conversation about ductwork. It leads to a conversation about indoor air quality. It leads to a conversation about warranty and parts. There's a lot that can happen from you having a manometer and your competition doesn't. I'll tell you, you put me in a home right now against Chuck in a truck, one sit close, Tom or whatever the guy's name is that's trying to get this thing done. He's there for 4 hours. Heads up, on a heads up, you cannot outwork me. You'll only underbid me, right? It'll just come down to a cheap price. It'll just come down to what's going on, and that will hurt the company later on down the road. How do I know? I was on a management team, right? It was always the jobs where it was heavily discounted, which were always the problem because everything went sideways, and the client demanded everything and didn't want to pay for it. Pick up a manometer, have the conversations, especially, okay? So I'm going to give you some situations. I live in Sacramento. A lot of the homes that were built in the 60s had furnaces. They had standalone furnaces, and they had sheet metal ductwork wrapped in insulation by hand. A lot of that ductwork is 4 and 6 inches, and it was meant for a furnace only, a gravity furnace only, or the old school clamshell heat exchanger furnaces, or the big drum furnaces, but they weren't meant for the newer furnaces. And so that ductwork really needs to be replaced. The only way you can prove that unless everybody's talking about the same thing, which they will be in about 3 to 4 years, is taking static pressure. You got one of 3 things to do from here, just one of 3. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.